What I've learned the most whenever I talk to guys about texting is that they love to be a texting buddy. They love to text girls all day long, ask how they're doing, just be trying to create attraction over text. And let me tell you something, this is a big mistake. If you don't learn how to text message right, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna be a texting buddy. So do me a favor, press like right now in this video if you don't want to be a texting buddy. You wanna learn the proper way to text and understand how texting works so you can actually build real attraction and, more importantly, get her to meet up. So here's the big idea, is that texting is a tool, okay? Actually, come with me for a second. Let's go over here. See this? This is a hammer. What is the purpose of a hammer? The purpose of a hammer is to hammer nails. So this is a hammer, it's not a screwdriver, right? It only has this purpose, okay? Same thing with your phone and texting. It has one purpose only. Your phone is the tool to text a girl and get her to meet up. That's it. A lot of guys get really stuck on texting girls all day long to just focus on trying to build attraction when attraction is actually built in person. That is where the magic happens because that's how our brains are wired. We are wired to be attracted to someone when we are in front of them. Phones are new. Texting is new in terms of the whole history of how long humans have been around. So my point here is that texting and your phone is only to be used to get a woman to meet up with you. So what I want you to do is if you're texting a girl, you're talking to a girl, I want you to send this right now. And you can also use this if you get a girl's number from an approach, talking to a girl or offline, anywhere where you get a number, send this right now. This is what I call the close. Okay, you're closing. You're saying, hey, name, that's her name. It's your name, that's going to be your name. So, for example, hey, Megan, it's Tripp. What's your schedule like this week? Let's grab a drink, coffee. Now, you're not going to say drink/coffee. That's me giving you the option. If you don't drink, get coffee. And if you want to get a drink, get a drink. So, hey, Megan, it's Tripp. What's your schedule like this week? Let's grab a drink. If she's interested, boom, she's going to say yes. Very simple. Next, you'll say, great. What's your schedule like this week or next week, right? You might say this week if it's Sunday and you're sending the text, or maybe if it's Friday and it's kind of the weekend already, you might say, what's your schedule like next week? This is just you sealing the deal. Never ask for a specific day because basically you don't know if she's going to be busy that day and you don't want to get caught saying the same thing over and over. Well, what about this day? What about this day? What about this day? Just say, great, what's your schedule like this week? And then boom, set a time, set a place, done. Here's another option for you. Some guys are talking to a girl where it's kind of like a friend zone situation, or it's a girl that they're kind of messaging off of Facebook or Instagram and there's no context of dating. So what you want to do is after you've been talking to them or texting them for a while, then you say, hey, I know this is random, but do you want to grab a drink or coffee sometime? You just add that in there. It's social awareness. I think it's just a good way to go, saying, hey, I know this is random, and I'll show you examples soon of how I used it, but you just say it like that, and then boom, great, what's your schedule like next week? They might not respond. It depends. So next, you want to use what I call the care sequence. This is what to do if they don't respond or if they're avoiding the question. So care stands for first, close, then ask a question, remind her why she likes you, and eliminate excuses. So let's go over this one by one. So C is close. You always start with the close, right? Just like I taught you how to do it. You get a girl's number, you close. If she doesn't respond or she's avoiding the question, then the next time you text her, you're going to work backwards. First, you're going to ask a question. Okay. So just ask her any question, not hey, or what's going on, or what are you up to? Just ask any kind of question, maybe an opinion on something. I'm curious, what's your go-to video for a laugh? Or you can ask, what weird food combinations do you really enjoy? Can you tell I'm hungry? Or just ask her some sort of question, anything. And then if she answers that, then next you go for the close. So you're working backwards. Now, if she's not answering your question or she's avoiding it, Then you go to R. Okay, so this is now we're kind of in desperate territory. Really you shouldn't go this far, but I'm giving you some opportunities here because sometimes it does work. So R is remind her why she likes you. So you're going to work down the formula again. Remind her why she likes you. So you're just going to come up with something that you guys talked about when you first met, or anything that's related to something that you know about her, or anything. You can say like, hey, I'm curious, what's the best trip you've been on lately? Or where'd you like to travel to? Or, what's a secret nerdy hobby you have, right? Just remind her why you guys really connected in the first place, something along those lines. And then after that, you move down the line and then you go for a close. So everything ends in a close. And then still, if she doesn't do it after this, most likely she's not interested, but you have one more opportunity. Okay, so you can eliminate excuses. So you're going to go and you're going to ask another question to get her to respond to you, okay? Or a very kind of sneaky statement. You can say, hey, were you just at, whatever place? Or do you have a twin sister? Or you can say, I can't believe what just happened. Just a way to get her to respond to you. And then once she responds to that, then you move back down the line and go for a close. But when she responds, what you're going to do is you're actually going to call her. Okay, this is going to eliminate any excuses, right? So she has no excuse anymore to avoid you. You're going to call her and then get on the phone with her, talk about whatever you texted, and then from there, you're going to go for the close on the phone. So that is the care sequence. Use that kind of in case of emergencies. Now I'll show you an example of a close. This is not using the care sequence, but this is how easy it should be if you got her attracted to you. This is an actual text message from 2 years ago. So this is back in August 2018 of me texting Megan, my current girlfriend. And I used one of these lines, not to the T, but the idea where I said, this may be completely random, but would you want to grab a drink with me sometime? She says, yes, I would. I said, great. What nights are you free? She gave me some nights. Boom, we set it up. So I used that text message because I was trying to be more socially aware in this situation. Okay, what I was trying to do was just be aware of the fact that when we first met, we didn't really get to know each other that well. So there wasn't a lot of time for us to get to know each other. And we did communicate a little bit because she was in one of my YouTube videos. So I sent her the video and that was pretty much it. I asked her for her Instagram so I can put it in the video and that's it. So we didn't really connect. So I had to kind of throw out there like, hey, this might be completely random. Do I have to do that? Do you have to do that? No, but I thought it was just a nice socially aware thing to do. And then boom, she agreed and we set it up. No texting buddy stuff. No, just texting nonstop, right direct to the point. Want to pull up the text? What were you thinking when I asked you out?
I was thinking that I thought it took you longer than I expected it to. I literally was like, it's been 4 days, but I appreciated it. And I said yes.
You can drop the phone now. Were you put off by how direct it was?
I was not put off. I actually appreciated it very much.
How come?
Because it made your intentions clear to me that you wanted to go out with me. And it wasn't like beating around the bush, which can be very annoying.
Have you ever texted with a guy all day long where he's texting you a bunch, but then he's like not making a move?
Honestly, it's hard for me to remember if that specifically has happened to me before because I've been in a relationship for quite some time. However, I have had situations like that in the past, and I find it to be kind of annoying.
How come?
Because what's the point? Like, what do I want, another pen pal? No.